He was just a tiny creature, a ball of fluff and bones, no bigger than a teacup. His small body trembled, not from cold, but from a deep-seated fear. One eye, clouded and scarred, gazed out at a world that had already decided he was unworthy. His little jaw was crooked, a permanent lopsided grin that was seen not as unique, but as a defect. The breeder had seen only a flaw. She had made a cold, final decision. He was to be put down. He was a business liability, a blight on her reputation, a life deemed not worth living before it had even truly begun. But then, a new hand, a different touch, scooped him up, and in that instant, everything changed. She looked down at the fragile kitten and saw something the breeder had missed. There was a spark in his one good eye, a fight, a will to survive. He was a living testament to resilience. He was just skin and bones, so very small. But as she held him, a powerful wave of emotion washed over her. It was an undeniable, immediate connection, love at first sight. The thought of letting this tiny being go, of allowing him to be discarded like a piece of trash, was unbearable. He was a part of her now. She was his protector, his champion. She made a vow, right there in that moment, that this little one would know nothing but safety and love for the rest of his life. She named him Cricket. In the beginning, Cricket's movements were as lopsided as his face. He would run a little crooked, his small body compensating for his single eye. It was a heart-wrenching sight, this tiny kitten struggling to find his balance. But kittens are built to adapt, and Cricket was no exception. He adjusted with a speed that astonished her. It was as if he knew that his new life was worth the effort. Slowly, meticulously, she began to nurse him back to health. She would weigh him every day, celebrating each new ounce gained with a quiet, triumphant joy. He was no longer just skin and bones. His fur began to fill out. He was becoming a real cat. He was healing. He was home. She made a point to surround him with comfort. A soft, fluffy bed positioned next to her own became his sanctuary. It was more than just a place to sleep. It was a symbol of his new life, a safe space where he was protected from harm. He would knead the plush fabric with his small paws, a deep, rumbling purr vibrating through his chest. He was just like any other cat now, and his favorite game was hide and seek. It was a game they would play every day. She would come home from work, and her first thought was always, "Where is he?" This simple question had transformed into a delightful ritual. It was their game. She was always the seeker, and he was always the hider. Cricket, despite his single eye, was a master of the game. He had a clever, cunning strategy that was uniquely his. He would peek around a corner, always using his bad side to his advantage. He would hide half his body, so his good eye was completely covered, and the only part of him visible was a sliver of fur and a small, twitching ear. He was convinced he was completely hidden, that she couldn't possibly see him. But she could, of course, and the sight of him, a little ball of fluff with one eye covered, was always a perfect picture of innocence and misperception. He would always get so excited when he found her. He would sneak up behind her, a ghost on silent paws, and surprise her with a little nudge to her ankles. It was his favorite thing to do in the whole world.
It's not on.
Cricket's presence was a lifeline. He had come into her life at a time of immense stress and difficulty. The weight of the world had felt impossibly heavy, and she was struggling to find her footing. He was her emotional support animal. She didn't need an official diagnosis. She just needed him. His calm presence, the soft weight of his body on her lap, the gentle rhythm of his purr. It was all she needed to feel better. His quiet, constant affection had a profound impact on her nerves, soothing the anxiety and making her feel whole again. Just being near him was enough. He was a source of comfort, a well of unconditional love that she could draw from whenever she needed it. He filled a void in her life, not just with his presence, but with the quiet, profound love he offered. He made her life feel full again. She often reflected on the cruelty of the breeder's decision. To deem a life worthless because of a physical imperfection seemed so foreign to her now. Cricket had shown her the truth. That value is not measured in appearances, but in the spirit and love a creature can offer. His one eye saw more than most. His crooked jaw was a testament to his unique charm, and his once tiny body was now a beacon of strength and resilience. His transformation was not just physical, but emotional. He had become a confident, loving companion, and in the process, he had transformed her too. He had taught her to see the beauty in imperfection, to find strength in vulnerability, and to trust in the quiet, powerful magic of second chances. He was the most perfect creature she had ever known. Love is not found in perfection, but in the places we least expect it. It can be found in a lopsided smile, in a single sparkling eye, in the crooked gait of a tiny, brave creature. We often seek to fill our lives with things that are beautiful and flawless, but sometimes the greatest gifts are the ones that have been overlooked, the ones that have been discarded. It is in these quiet, imperfect moments that true healing begins. The love given to a broken creature can mend a human heart just as surely as it mends their own. A home is not just a place where you live, it is a place where you are seen, cherished, and loved for exactly who you are. And sometimes it's a small, one-eyed cat who teaches you that lesson. Thank you for watching. If you like the story, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.